Should we go a little bit into our respective psychoses?
Sure. I mean, it's. I mean, to me, we already have, in the sense that like this is what I was on. This is what I was mainlining.
I would like to hear just a brief description of the lived experience of it for anyone who hasn't fallen down that particular rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And just sort of what triggered it, how it ended.
Okay. I'm gonna give the cliff notes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was going through a very hard time in my life. I had a big decision to make, actually, and I didn't know what choice to make. And I was walking in a valley, which felt I felt very close to the universe, close to nature. And I was like, you know what? If the universe, if God, whatever exists, give me a sign. Give me a sign. And I went on with my life, and I watched a movie, very touching, important movie, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, the cartoon.
The cartoon,
Right.
yes. It won an Oscar. Okay?
Great film.
Great film. And it was obviously, to this day, I believe, it was speaking to me. And the universe was speaking to me through this movie.
That film was for you.
It was specifically made for me, that moment. And yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is the answer. It gave me the answer. Here it is. And I went home, I slept, I woke up.
Hold on. What was what divine message did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse reveal?
Because like it involves other people, so I can't. There's certain things I just can't say.
Okay.
But basically, something like grow up and do the hard thing, make the hard choice that you know you should.
The arc that Miles Morales in the film had to go through mirrored a little bit your experience at the time.
Exactly.
And it felt like
it was isomorphic to my experience.
It was isomorphic to your experience. It was like the kick in the pants that you needed.
Exactly. And then, the thing, and then basically I was hit in the face with the reality of isomorphism.
Right.
And of the fact that there are patterns in the universe that reoccur. And what happens with media, why media resonates, is because it's showing you, these stories are showing you archetypal stories that occur in real life. There's a reason we watch Spider-Man, we watch whatever movie, we watch The Lion King, fucking Aladdin, whatever it is. And people keep talking about them 20, 30, 50 years later because these stories just keep happening. They are resonant, they are archetypes, they keep happening in different forms. And that was what I realized, and it sent me down a fucking rabbit hole. And the lived experience of it was, it felt like I was on mushrooms for about a month. Yeah, basically.
That there's a kind of high, there's a kind of vibration-y energy.
You feel like you're in tap with the universe. You feel like the universe is giving you messages. You feel like it's telling you things.
Can I ask you this then?
Yeah.
Is there a delusion that you experienced at that point of something you believed to be true then, but no longer believe to be true? Or see now that that's probably just delusional thinking?
It's more like it's a feeling of, what is actually going on?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I don't know. I don't really know. And how much of it was magical thinking, I don't know.
It sounds more like a bit of an awakening or just a perception shift.
Yeah. I wasn't doing like a lot of people that have a psychosis. They do wild shit. They're running out in the street fucking naked and stuff. I wasn't doing any of that. I wasn't doing anything irresponsible.
You were swinging.
I was, yeah.
But you didn't actually believe that the people who made Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse made that film for you.
Absolutely not.
It was more that you were meant to watch it, and that the reason why films or any media or any art is made in the first place is to resonate with people and experiences, and that's the reason why we tell stories, is to learn lessons from them.
Exactly. And that there's this weird way in which when you want a sign, you will get it.
Oh yeah.
And whether there is some force conspiring to show it to you, or whether it just, because the patterns are everywhere and there is just this as above so below isomorphism happening everywhere, it's going to present itself whatever.
Yeah.
And you know the truth of it because it's kind of inbuilt into your mind already, because again your mind is a reflection of the whole universe. It's hard to say.
Do you think perhaps that we're too good at seeking patterns and sometimes find patterns where we shouldn't, or where they are not there?
Yeah, I mean pareidolia is a thing.
Pareidolia.
Pareidolia, it's called.
For anyone who
Yeah.
for anyone who doesn't have a B-psych, pareidolia is the human tendency to find faces, I think, in objects where faces aren't there. So, for example, the classic one is if you look at a plug socket, a British plug socket, it has a dot and a thing. You see a face.
Yeah.
A tendency to find, yes, meaningful patterns where there aren't,
Exactly.
which your brain is kind of pre-programmed to do.
Yeah, no, I think there is and in fact that was a key symptom of the psychotic mind is the patternicity of things. You're very much like everything's a fucking pattern, dude.
Mhm.
Like you're seeing the patterns everywhere. And yeah, a lot of times it's not really there. You have to be a bit critical about what you're looking at and how much of this is isomorphic and how much of it is just you're reading into things. But also, the universe is made of these patterns, and it's consistent and it's conservative in the sense that like it can't create things that don't already exist. The building blocks are there, and we're just discovering what the building blocks are.
Mm-hmm.
And
But even those building blocks are made of other building blocks.
but the point is that it's just building blocks all the way down,
Yeah.
and again, as above, so below. It's
Yes,
just
yes.
the more you look into it, the more you're like, oh, look, as above, so fucking below.
The joy of that being that you can understand a lot about the ocean by studying a single drop of water, and you being a drop of water in that ocean can learn about that universe by studying yourself.
Yeah.
But don't get carried away.
Yeah. No, the problem then is that you also, if one thing I did learn about psychosis quite recently, from a Buddhist perspective, or I think actually a Hindu perspective. I don't know the chakras and some. I don't know what tradition that's from, but they talk about it
Both,
as like
because
both. They both
Buddhism is kind of the Christianity equivalent to the Judaism of Hinduism.
But anyway, they talk about it as the opening of the third eye before you've cleared out the root chakras. So you've opened your mind to this kind of new higher reality, higher order reality, but your root chakras are still blocked, and so you're unstable.
You're
and
not
so you're
grounded.
You're not grounded. Yeah, you're all over the place.
100%. Very
and-
apt description.
Yeah. So you kind of need to make sure that, because then you can become Kanye.
Yes.
If Kanye, I feel, has every chakra blocked except the third eye.
To put it into the same, if you, it's okay to believe I am a drop of water in this ocean, and I can learn about the ocean from me, the drop of water. It's another thing to think I am a very special drop of water in this ocean, and I am in fact king of all of the other drops of water. And I am more super special and more super important than all the other drops.
It has a tendency to create these delusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
And you feel like a prophet. You feel like you're going to change the world. And you're going to, you have all these... You see the world. No one else sees the world like me. I'm special.
You start wearing a lot of white. Such a red flag.